Hey guys, so today doing something a little different. I had a random thought, which was how many and specifically which crypto are still going to be around in 5 years? Right? Think of it for the next cycle, the next bull run. And I have no way of predicting this other than like, oh, this has supporters, that doesn't have supporters, but that doesn't mean too much. So I asked AI. For shits and giggles, I put in 25 different crypto and asked AI based off of what it can find, recent patterns, previous patterns, information on market sentiment, what people believe is going to happen now, moderate term, long term. Gave them names of crypto and said, "What do you think is the statistical chance this crypto will still be around in 5 years from now?" And I did this. I picked 25 different crypto that do vary decently amongst market caps and narratives. And I put in every single one that I own and ones that I've talked about here on the channel I don't own, and other popular ones like XRP I had to throw in there. I didn't worry about Bitcoin. Figure if Bitcoin's not here in 5 years, nothing's here in 5 years. But the reason why I wanted to do this is that crypto actually do die a lot, right? And not the way that people on Twitter and stuff will say, this coin's garbage, it's going to zero, it's going to die. And you're looking at a coin that's got like a $20 billion market cap. Like, that's just foolish. However, that has happened before, very rarely on a crypto that high, the top 10 or top 100, but it could happen. So CoinGecko estimated about 950 crypto every year ultimately fail and actually bankrupt, go down to zero. There was over 3,300 crypto that were in the cycle last time in 2021 that are no longer gone, which is about 40% of what was there last time. So this is a significant thing. And some of these crypto you've probably heard of before. A big one was Terra Luna, right? That was a top 10 crypto last time, guys. Or then we had SafeMoon, which was in the top 100. It went bankrupt, totally defunct. So I was curious, what is the statistical odds that these are going to be around? So I pulled up a little chart, make a little game out of it. And I want you guys to know, before you get angry at me, I did not make these. I agree with some of them. I was kind of surprised by a few. So this is what AI told me. I'm putting it in. Let's see what it said. Okay, so I put a couple of different ranges here. All right, I have less than 30% chance, 40 to 60, 50 to 70, 70, 80, 80 to 95%. There is no 100% certainty. I like that the AI did that. So I'm going to go through these relatively quickly. Some of them have a little bit as the rationale and the reason as to why AI pinned it this way. I will state what there is, and then we'll move on to the next one. First one up is Chainlink. So AI pins this one at we're starting off really high, guys, actually, 90 to 95% chance of happening. They're saying why? Well, Chainlink already has critical infrastructure for DeFi, price oracles, with constant integrations and partnerships. The risk is if a better oracle system emerges or if adoption slows down, but AI says this is incredibly unlikely. Their outlook is that Chainlink is almost certain to survive unless something dramatically disrupts the oracle space in the next 5 years. Moving on to Ethereum, has it around the same. Sorry, I should look at the symbols right. We're doing Polygon first. You know what, screw it, I already said, let's do Ethereum next. It's around the same. It's at the 80 to 95%. So we're going to put that right in there. And the big reason with Ethereum is everything's on Ethereum, guys. Ethereum dominates the smart contract space, the L2 ecosystem. I mean, L2 is a whole narrative created for Ethereum. It's big on assets. It is the most corporation interest. So Ethereum very likely to stay long term. If we drop down, we got Polygon. It marked at 60 to 80%. So since 60 to 80, we're going to fill in here. And the numbers AI gave me were a little sporadic. I had to put in different categories. So like, I'm not going to have a 60 to 80 and then a 65 to 75 and then a 55 to 80. So I'm going in with the ranges that makes the most sense based on what they told me. So Polygon. Their thing with Polygon is that it's big on tokenized securities. It was early to RWA, but there's been a lot of newer players that have been kind of taking the lead, like Ondo, LCX. So They're relatively confident Polygon's going to make it, but they're not willing to bet the house on it by any stretch of the imagination. Next up, we have Aerodrome. They marked that one at 60 to 80%. So again, this is where it's like, where do we put this in? Since they're going 60 to 80, I'm going to call the average at 70. So I'll put it right in here, plus base is growing. So a little bit of manipulation on my part, I assume. And of course, Arrow is the main DEX on base. It really benefits greatly from Coinbase's attention, which is incredibly strong for now. Granted, DEXs can come and go. I think this one is I mean, I guess I can't say it's much more than 80%, but I'm personally very confident in this one. So I guess I'll go ahead and I'll agree. H bar, love H bar. So does AI. It's saying 85 to 90%, mostly due to it's got a lot of large interest. I mean, it's being used by so many things. Their corporate council is massive, which means there's a lot of adoption. Again, Hedera is the most versatile crypto out there. And again, it's not like, well, other crypto can do everything that Hedera does. And though that's kind of true, there are some that can, no others are. Right? It has got its toes dipped into so many different narratives, asset classes from, geez, foods and snacks to satellites to weapons to hand-to-hand combat to tokenization. It's everywhere. So I'm not surprised that AI thinks it's going to do that well. Next up, Sui. We're now in the lower class. This might surprise a few people. It put it at 60 to 70%. And the main reason why, I mean, it's strong. It's a layer one. It's backed by Meta Team. So a lot of people that came in to create Facebook. The tech is incredibly fast. It's unique. It is competing with things like Aptos. It looks like it's going to do really well, but it is early in adoption, so it's considered a little shaky. But Sui is looking very likely. Ada, good old Cardano. This one's marked at 80 to 90% also. And the reason why, again, it's huge with a loyal community. It's got a very, they say, academic approach. The ecosystem keeps growing, even though it's very slow, it's very stable. It's looking at helping out with the DZ stablecoin. And even though adoption isn't exploding, it stays very stable. And stability is not a bad thing, specifically when we're talking long term growth or just long term still being alive. Caspa. Caspa was put into 60 to 70% for a lot of the same reasons it's paired with Sui. It's unique. It's got this POW slash DAG hybrid. It's getting a lot of serious traction, specifically out in Asia. It's still very speculative. There is starting to get some developing and momentum on it, but it's still really early. It's a great tech with not too much behind it yet, but it is appearing to grow. So AI, I think, gives it a pretty good chance. Stellar XLM. It's putting this in 80 to 90%. Looking pretty solid on this one, too. I think it's mostly, you're going to see a lot of good things from this narrative, the ISO 2022. And XLM is using a lot of cross-border payments. It got some big partnerships like MoneyGram. It may never go sky high, but it's likely to be around for quite a while. It piggybacks off of the XRP very well, which is only going to be good news for it. Next up, my newest position that I've added, Cody. And it's marked at 60 to 70% of certainty for staying. So I got to put that right here in this category. So strengths, it's privacy focused. Privacy is really a big deal. Yes, we're talking about decentralized networks, unregulated. But Cody's working with privacy specifically for payments going back and forth from banks and governments, which, let's be honest, guys, it's going to be somewhat centralized. It's going to be somewhat regulated. So the privacy component is going to be pretty big. And it's kind of a good deal that it's there. It is being used right now to help out the testing of the digital euro. So if it hops on board with that, I would assume that's going to increase the odds here. But that's what we're looking at right now, 60 to 70% survival rate for Cody. Next up, Ondo. AI pins it at 70 to 80%. Let's join these bad boys right here. Ondo is huge in RWA. It's being backed up by BlackRock for crying out loud. It's well known. It's got a lot of popularity. Tokenization in that space is pretty big. And I think it's incredibly likely to stick around. And I also agree 100% with this one. AVAX, Avalanche, probably, in my opinion, the best crypto that hasn't done squat so far, but AI puts it into the 80 to 95% survival chance. It's got incredibly strong tech, institutional partnerships. It is a huge player in the Layer 1 war. It has the most projects for gaming underneath of it, and gaming just hasn't jumped up yet this cycle. It was a slow runner last time as well, coming in mostly at the end. So AI thinks it's going to survive. I'm also on the same page with that. Quant QNT, it's surviving, guaranteed. Okay, not guaranteed, but AI puts it a 90 to 95% chance. It's up there with the most of Chainlink and only one or two other ones. Quant is heavily desired by a lot of large whales, we're presuming corporations, because there's so many wallets that have thousands of quant and nothing else into it. It's looking at being used for several different CBDCs and other type of payment processes. Uh, it's a hodler's dream. It's kind of notorious of being a stable coin, which it's usually used as a negative, but I mean, people hold on to it. That's why it's so effing stable, is that most of the retail that owns it are hodlers for a long ass time. And then it's a lot of corporations and banks that appear to be holding it as well. So quant, very good chance. AI is betting it's still going to be around. We're going to drop a little bit on this one. Beam, 40 to 60% chance is what AI is giving this one. It's big on privacy projects with a lot of gaming ties. It's kind of trying to rebrand. It's got deals with Abu Dhabi. It's got a lot of gaming projects under it, but it's still a lot of hype, but it's still rather low volume. And it doesn't have like that one thing yet that really solidifies it as being a big player. It's just expected to be a large player. I think this one's going to last around for a little while, but it does have to get some of its major projects up off the ground and running, but that's just time. XRP, this was marked at 85 to 95% for a lot of the same reasons that, like HBAR and Quant is up there as well. It's tying itself into CBDCs and money exchanges going back and forth. It's got the attention of, it's been named a couple of times by governments like the US government as a possibility. And so it's good things. XRP's got probably the most committed community. These mothers, maybe you've been one of them, has held on to XRP for years while it's being tied to the SEC settlement. Yeah, I really don't think XRP is going anywhere. This one was the next two were a little surprising. Alluvium was marked at 50 to 60%. So I guess I have to go here, 50 to 60. I thought this was actually going to be a little lower, to be completely frank, even though I own this one. It's a huge speculative play as far as I'm concerned. But it's big into Web3. It's got awesome games, a strong development team, but it's been very slow to go. I guess AI sees it as a 50-50 shot, which I guess when phrased that way, I kind of do agree. I think it's either going to do really well or it's going to do diddly squat. And we'll end up finding out, I guess, in the next 5 years, right? Solana, I was surprised. AI pins it actually just below Alluvium. Alluvium said 50 to 60. Solana, they said 40 to 50. Or sorry, 40 to 60. Right on the money on this one. And again, that surprised me. I mean, Solana is freaking huge. It's literally one of the top crypto out there. Meme central, right? Meme survival in this thing. Solana is huge growth. There's massive development ecosystem, but it has shown to be a little unstable and there's centralization concerns. There are a lot of network outages. It drops transactions a lot. It's kind of notoriously known for it. There's been a lot of jokes on it. It is dominated by venture capitalists, so there is a concern that it's going to get just, if people want to say screw it and sell, they could wreck it. Again, I don't think anyone's just going to get a bunch of their rich buddies together and say, let's wreck Solana. But in theory, I guess they could. There is a lot of competition from it. This one's surprising, and I guess I see where AI is coming from, but it's hard for me to believe that Solana is a 50-50 chance paired with Illuvium. But that's what AI thinks. Next up, ASM, Assemble AI. 40 to 60%. Boom, right there with the other ones. It's got a very unique angle with crypto AI journalism. The partnerships with exchanges like Binance, and they're looking at Coinbase, or they're trying to get a deal with Coinbase, shows they're aggressively trying to grow, which is great. It is a tiny market cap. It's around 25 to 30 million. It's kind of unproven, and it does have a niche case, which one, it's good. When you have a niche narrative, it means you have low competition, but also means it's a little focused. So the amount of partnerships they get long term is going to make the impact of whether it survives or not. Foxy, the meme, the culture coin. It's the mascot of MetaMask and Linea. And well, it's a meme, so it has to live off of community. And community appears to be strong right now. It's holding out pretty well. However, it's still technically a bull market. What happens when it comes close to a bear if people sell it off, though it's got other companies behind it, again, like MetaMask and Linea and the parent company Consensus, which was started by the co-founder of Ethereum. It's still a very small team, very small market cap, and it's a meme. So AI puts it at 20 to 30%, which I think that's fair. LCX. So this is a regulated exchange in Liechtenstein, and it's really big into security and tokenization support. It's niche, but it's making good partnerships, and it's growing for sure with use cases. AI has it at 65 to 80%. So we got to slide in right up. Oh, wrong one. That looks better. You can barely see it, but 60 to 85%. Turbo, it really wanted to go up there, didn't it? Let's go ahead and let it join its friends where it wanted to go. So Turbo, no way AI has it there. It's saying 30 to 50%. So we'll slide in just above Foxy. And the main reason that they give for this is just like Foxy. I mean, it is a meme coin, community driven. It's a larger market cap with a larger community that's kept it at a larger price, or kept it market cap at a higher price. It just shows that it's been stronger. So it's got a slightly better chance based off of AI, and I can't really disagree with that. Render, the NVIDIA crypto, all about GPU power and rendering. Right? It's right there with NVIDIA. It's been working out with Paramount. It's been doing a lot of big things, and it's in the AI, huge narrative. AI gives us a fairly good chance at 70 to 80%. And I agree. I mean, it's survived one run already. I don't see why it wouldn't survive another one. HFT, hash flow. This is a little micro cap DEX play. I swing traded this one twice. It helped me get a little bit of money. I'm happy with it. It's cross-chain DEX, so I mean, it helps combine a lot of other DEXs and layer ones together for buying, selling, trading purposes. Had a little bit of initial hype. It has faded a little bit. The AI here says that hash flow needs to get some serious innovation or a new narrative to stay relevant, and I agree. I do. It puts at 40 to 60%. It kind of says get your shit together and you'll be okay. Supra, good old Supra. So this is a layer one. It's coming in. It's aiming to compete with Chainlink, and it's doing a good job of making noise. It's just very new, like not even a year old yet. New. It claims to be ultra fast, very low latency. It's been quietly developing since 2018. It's got a whole real company behind it, but it's only in the recent rollout phases of getting the mainnet out there. It doesn't really have any adoption yet. Most people will just use Chainlink because Supra is still new. It hasn't grown yet. So I think this is a high risk, high reward play on an investment strategy. I've looked into this. I'm continuing to look into it. If there's one coin that I've been saying several times, that if it survives partway through the bear market, I'm probably going to invest decently in this one on staking, because I could see this doing very well in the future. and it's a coin flip. AI pins it at 45 to 55%. And yeah, I guess that's fair. It's a great technology. I actually compare it more to Caspa than I do Chainlink, but in terms of what it's trying to do, I guess it's a little bit more like Chainlink. But it's got very similar technology to Caspa, slightly different in the way they trademark it. And it just seems to be like 2 years behind, where it doesn't really have development and dApps and everything on it yet, but it's got great potential. And last and probably not least, Moonwell. So this is the main lending protocol for Moonbeam, Moonriver, Base, and Optimism. It's a well-needed narrative, and the fact that it helps out with Base, I think, is what really gives it most of its chance. And AI puts it at 60 to 80%. So I guess we can pin either one. We're calling it 70%, right? We'll move it right there. So here's what AI thinks the odds of crypto surviving 5 more years. So we can say confidence is everything from here in that 70% to 80, well, 70% up. Realize, okay, this 50 to 70, that's getting close to coin flip material, right? Where most of these are newer coins that just haven't quite developed yet. Right? I mean, Cody's in there and Solana. Those are really the two that have been around for a while that has actual development on it. And Sui, I think it's going to break away, to be completely frank. So there you go, guys. AI predicted 25 coins when they're gonna, how likely are to last. What do you guys think? Tell me down below. Argue with AI. It'll be fun and interesting to see what you guys think. Until next time, peace.